What is up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video I will be talking about investing in a metal, but this metal is not silver and it is not gold as well. In fact, this metal is illegal to own in its physical form, and it's also very dangerous, but it's a crucial metal. We need this for our infrastructure here in America, and of course I'm talking about uranium. Now, I have talked about uranium in previous videos, and the reason we're talking about it today is, number one, I believe it's important to have a diversified portfolio when it comes to your investments. I personally am invested in gold, silver, platinum, copper, and uranium. And the second reason we're talking about uranium today is I believe in the USA we are facing a huge national security crisis revolving around uranium, so I want to bring that to light. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in metals, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I want to let you know that I have partnered with Uranium Royalty Corp to bring you this video. They are the only uranium royalty company in the world. So we'll talk about them and their awesome opportunity a little bit later. But first, let's talk about uranium. I mean, what is it even used for? Uranium is the special ingredient that nuclear reactors need to work. In fact, nuclear power would not be possible without uranium. I mean, uranium is very special. One uranium pellet provides the same amount of energy as 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas, or 120 gallons of oil, or a whole ton of coal. It's very special. And you might be saying to yourself, we don't have a lot of nuclear reactors in America, do we? Well, we actually have more than any other country. Pretty crazy, right? The USA is the world's biggest consumer of uranium. In fact, 1 in 5 households get their power from nuclear power plants. That's right. 20% of Americans rely on nuclear power right now to keep their lights on. Now, where do we get all of this uranium from that we so desperately need? I mean, surely we must be mining it here so that we're self-sufficient and we're not reliant on other countries. Well, this could not be farther from the case. 99% of all the uranium that we use is actually imported, and 50% of that uranium comes from Russia. So basically, Putin is in control of the power going to 10% of all of the homes across America, and he could turn off this supply at any given moment. We all knew that when Russia invaded Ukraine, this would have lots of trickle-down effects to many different markets, and the one that could potentially hurt us the most is the uranium market. Nuclear power is one of the few things that has bipartisan support. I mean, Republicans and Democrats don't seem to be able to agree on anything, but the one thing they do is nuclear power. There is no doubt we need to be more self-reliant here in America. We should not be needing other countries to provide us their uranium so we can power our country. We should be mining our own uranium here. We should be furthering our own uranium programs. Both President Trump and President Biden were in favor of nuclear power, providing billions of dollars in funding to help further nuclear programs. Now, I know the USA has this goal to be 100% carbon pollution free by the year 2035. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think they're going to be able to achieve this goal, but they're not going to be able to come even close if they don't put a lot more funding into nuclear power. So that being said, the USA, we already need a lot of uranium. We're probably going to need a lot more. Now, when it comes to investing in uranium, you cannot just buy it and stack it like you can gold and silver. You need to invest in a uranium company. But what about a uranium royalty company like Uranium Royalty Corp? What exactly is their business model? Well, basically, they provide capital up front for uranium miners that are either in development or production, and then once the asset appreciates or the uranium is actually mined, they get a royalty off the top. So this is one of the safest ways to invest in uranium. I mean, it's recession proof, it's everything proof. But why would these miners want to take a loan essentially from a royalty company and not from a bank? Well, if they take it from a bank, then they're going to have these high interest payments and things like that. But with a royalty company, they just pay them royalties down the line. So this is very attractive for a lot of miners. Uranium Royalty Corp already has 15 royalty streams, and they're looking for more. Now, 2 of their projects are resuming production, and these are owned by the largest uranium company in the world. I mean, these are world-class mines run by the best miners. I really like the royalty business model, and for uranium, there's only one company out there, Uranium Royalty Corp. They have the first mover advantage. There's no other uranium royalty companies that exist. They are loaded with cash, ready to invest in more projects, and currently their share price is $2.67 per share. However, if we look at the H.C. Wainwright & Co. price target, they have it set at $5.70. So this would be a huge jump up from where their share price is today. This is a company with an immaculate balance sheet. I mean, they have no debt, and in fact, they actually have physical uranium that they already own. They purchased over 1.5 million pounds of uranium that's currently worth about $75 million. They bought the dip. They got this uranium at a great price. So if you are bullish on uranium and you want to invest in a company that not only has physical uranium in their possession, but also will give you leverage over the price of uranium, then feel free to check out Uranium Royalty Corp. If you want more information on them so you can do your own due diligence, see if they're right for you and your portfolio, I will put a link down below in the description. As I mentioned at the start of the video, it's important to have a diverse portfolio. You don't want to have all of your eggs in one basket, and when it comes to metals, that is also true. I mean, I love gold and silver. I'm invested heavily in precious metals, but when I look at the other metals, uranium definitely does stand out to me. It is so necessary for us in America to have nuclear power, and for that you need uranium. I'm surprised that we don't mine more uranium here. I think it's ridiculous that we're not more self-reliant. I mean, why do we need Russia and all of these other countries to provide us the uranium when we could just mine it here, create more jobs here in America? I think that's really important. You know, energy is so important for life, for everything that we do. We need it to produce more food and everything else. But anyway, when it comes to investing, make sure you always do your own due diligence. I do want to say a huge thank you to Uranium Royalty Corp for partnering with me to help make this video possible. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Silver Dragons out.